We're going to go ahead and call to order the regular meeting of the Planning Commission for February 21st, 2019 at 6 p.m. Gary Sibner now. Yep.
And there's two more coming, and I'll put those in.
No problem.
Oh, there it is over there. Good evening. My name is Gary Sibner. My wife and I have lived in Stonelake since 2002, almost 17 years now. I'm here along with some of my neighbors to voice our opposition to the CNU hospital project. The project is slated to cost $750 million. How are they going to raise that amount of capital? Will it be equity investors, sell bonds, take out loans? We have heard that they're also, or may seek, private financing insured by the FHA. In either case, they'll be carrying a lot of debt. This hospital is going to be a for-profit business in a poor location that will be competing with nonprofit hospitals in the immediate area. One of our community's very real concerns is, what if this for-profit business fails? What if they cannot compete? Hospitals do go bankrupt and do close. According to Becker's Hospital Review from December 17, 2018, 14 hospitals filed for bankruptcy in 2018. Here are a few. A Promise Healthcare Group, a hospital and nursing home chain in Boca Raton, Florida, filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy on November 4th. Promise reported more than $565 million in combined debt. Sonoma West Medical Center, Incorporated, which formerly managed a hospital in Sebastopol, California, entered Chapter 7 bankruptcy September 26th. The decision to enter bankruptcy came after Anthem and its affiliates in 9 states sued SWMC and the company that managed the hospital's toxicology program June 1st. The lawsuit alleges that they engaged in a fraudulent billing scheme. A Rockdale, Texas-based Little River Healthcare, its parent company and several of its affiliated entities entered Chapter 11 bankruptcy June 24th. The health system shut down on December 4th. A Florence, Arizona hospital at Anthem entered Chapter 11 bankruptcy in late May after it failed to contest an involuntary bankruptcy petition from creditors with the required 21-day timeline. That hospital closed June 18th. A Gilbert, Arizona hospital, which is affiliated with Florence Hospital at Anthem, entered Chapter 11 bankruptcy in late May and closed June 16th. The Miami Medical Center, a 67-bed hospital that suspended services in October 2017, filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection March 9th. The hospital was sold in auction in late June. So what if this hospital fails? There are no guarantees to its success. What would be left in its wake? Elk Grove has dealt with one embarrassing failed project on Highway 99. We don't want to take a chance on another one at one of the main entrances to Elk Grove. Thank you for listening.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Daisy Hughes, and I'm a concerned resident of West Elk Grove, speaking out against the California Northstate University Hospital Project. I am a member of N.E.S.T, that's Neighbors Ensuring Stonelake Transparency, and that's what we want throughout this process, transparency. We are forming a coalition, and we are watching. We want to make sure that every step of this process is followed 100% by the book. We, the people of West Elk Grove, first learned of this hospital project through a news conference on December 20th, 2018, in which we heard our mayor, Steve Lee, speak very much in favor of the hospital project, and standing next to him was every member of our city council. Steve Lee made a comment that there was a quorum present, and he talked about how there may be questions and concerns throughout the process, but he had no doubt that CNU would move this project forward. That looks like a case of some backdoor dealings. The news media at that time was reporting that 24,000 jobs were going to be created from this project, and now the media is reporting a more accurate number of 1,400. So after the press conference and after the media reports, my neighbors and I let the dust settle, and we realized that we're only in the very beginning of a very long fight, as CNU has only just submitted its application. The city's position now appears to be that the city doesn't get to choose where the hospital goes, but I would argue that by giving so much attention and support to CNU and little attention right now to other projects such as Dignity Health, that the city is in fact choosing where this hospital goes, and it's the wrong hospital in the wrong location. Our council member, Darren Soon, is hosting an information event tomorrow at 5:30 at the Sacramento Asian Sports Foundation. And again, that's our council member, Darren Soon, hosting the event because the city is giving so much support and attention to CNU and helping them through the process. My neighbors and I will be in attendance. We're looking forward to hearing more about this process, but we're all also really hoping to get some accurate information from CNU. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good evening, and you said my name right, thank you. I write fast, so I apologize if it wasn't clear. So I'm here to address my opposition to CNU. I also live in the West Elk Grove area. The more I get involved in this issue, the more issues I am finding, which is not good. We are reading literature and proposals that sound great on paper, but are not being upheld by our city leaders. Specifically, the City Council goals and imperatives that were recently issued identify potential small businesses, startup and scale-up candidates, and support their launch and growth to foster future employers. Really? Is the city support of a hospital that will kick out 15 employers part of this goal? It was said it was only 6 to 7, but let's be honest, that was just phase 1. 15 will go if CNU and the city have its way. Another goal was to continue to foster and support the safest neighborhoods, promote the unique attributes of Elk Grove communities and lifestyles. You're not fostering and supporting our safe neighborhoods. You're not promoting the unique attributes of Elk Grove community and lifestyles. You are choosing to tear down and destroy a section of West Elk Grove that is loved by its community. We chose to move there because we love our community, and this hospital will completely change it. Our district does not want this hospital, period, and this fight is not going away anytime soon. And as I mentioned, the more I get into this, the more issues I'm finding, and I am extremely disturbed at the city's consistent misrepresentations. First, it was just CNU's, and now it's the city's. Mr. Suin's comments were addressed by the citizen in a February 15th article, specifically stating that there seems to be a lot of confusion on the application versus the city's role. Maybe that's because the city fostered a relationship with the hospital close to almost 2 years ago to develop this project. Remember the city's announcement? Our mayor publicly turned to Alvin Chung and said, he can't believe that a year and a half ago we were only talking about this project. You mean that role? And now you're making the statement that the city's role is limited to just the application process? You're a representative of our district. You are supposed to be a leader for us and what is best for this community. You are supposed to be committed towards the city of Elk Grove and the district that you represent. Mr. Suin also said that he hopes that the businesses that do get displaced will stay in the district. Out of all due respect, they'll be lucky if they stay in the city at all. You have an obligation to ensure that any business you attract or court is a good business for Elk Grove. We are not a city with training wheels on. You want to make a mark and strategize to make Elk Grove a city to be proud of, a city folks want to move to and that businesses want to set up shop in, then you have an opportunity, actually an obligation to make sure it's done right with honesty, transparency, community support, and most of all, integrity. Are you proud of the mall? Does that promote bragging rights or a great business plan? And now you want our city to be the guinea pig to a teaching hospital that has never demonstrated their ability to succeed with such a program. If you have the power to influence and encourage business startup, then you have the power to make these types of projects go forward with more than just a handshake over some office desk. You have the power to make sure it's done right. Don't hide behind what the city can or cannot do to absolve yourselves of your responsibility for how we got here. I guarantee you the numbers in opposition of this hospital are growing. The public will get the truth because they deserve the truth. CNU is not providing it, and I'm having continued doubts that the city will.
Thank you.
Thank you for your listening. I appreciate your time.
Thank you.